Kharkov Bearing Plant, formerly GPZ-8, is the CIS leader in manufacture of bearings for agricultural machinery building companies and a key supplier of railway bearings and bearing units. HARP is specialized in the production of ball bearings and roller bearings, semi-finished parts and components. The plant manufactures products under the HARP, HARP Agro, HARP Auto, HARP Agri Unit trademarks. All products of Kharkov Bearing Plant are manufactured on domestic and imported high-precision equipment. Moreover, HARP has the largest park of computer numerical control machines in Ukraine. You can find more information about machinery and manufacturing facilities of HARP in the video about our company. High quality and durability of bearings are provided through a complex of measures. If deviations from relevant standard requirements are detected, the materials are not allowed to be used in production. Output products correspond to the international standard ISO 492 and interstate CIS standard GOST 520. Our designers and technologists are constantly working on creating new products and improving production technology and design of already developed ones. The company is not only implementing new technologies and improving the quality of products, but also focuses on employing professional staff. The improved characteristics of HARP bearings. Usage of effective seals. At the design stage, we raise requirements for bearing structure compared to normal accuracy class. For HARP bearings, we use ultra-pure steel with a reduced oxygen content share in HARP bearings. The design with an optimized raceway radius has dynamic load capacity increased by 5% compared to the standard version, as well as durability increased by 16%. Superfinishing surface treatment improves noise and vibroacoustic characteristics and increases their durability. HARP bearings use balls with accuracy from 5 to 16 degrees. In HARP roller bearings, a cambered roller with a modified contact is applied, which improves bearing operational characteristics. Along with steel-stamped cages in HARP bearings, massive polyamide and brass cages are also used, which allows to minimize noise and vibration and increase bearing speed capability. Ball bearings. Single-row deep-groove ball bearings are intended for operation under radial loads. They also accommodate axial and combined loads, especially with increased radial clearances. The number of structural varieties of these bearings is large enough, and most of them are standardized. To simplify the axial mounting of bearings, they can be manufactured with a groove on the outer ring, in which adjustment spring ring is inserted during assembly. Design of separators of deep-groove ball bearings is also diversified. Double-row deep-groove spherical ball bearings are intended for operation under radial and minor axial loads. Bearings fix the position of the shaft axially in both directions. Constructively, they consist of two rows of balls, the inner ring with two raceways and the outer ring with one spherical raceway that allows the inner ring with a set of balls rotate around the bearing center, that is self-adjusting. This ability allows to use them at a significant non-axiality of mounting seats and large deflections of the shafts. Depending on bearing series, the misalignment of axes may be in the range from 2 to 3 degrees. Bearings could have cylindrical or conical bore of the inner ring. Bearings with conical bore packaged with adapter sleeves allow possibility of mounting on smooth shafts without fillets. Separators of spherical ball bearings usually are steel-stamped, but some types of bearings produced by HARP are equipped with polyamide one. Angular contact ball bearings are intended for operation under combined loads, axial and radial, or they can take only axial load. Their axial load capacity depends on the contact angle. Angular contact bearings with 3- and 4-point contact can take axial loads in both directions. These bearings are mostly used at medium and high rotational speed. Angular contact ball bearings, which take only one-sided axial loads, require mounting of another bearing, fixing the shaft in the opposite direction. Roller bearings HARP is the only one in Ukraine and one of the largest manufacturers in the CIS of cylindrical roller bearings with short rollers. Cylindrical roller bearings with short rollers are intended for operation under heavy radial loads. Their high rapidity is almost equal to single-row deep groove ball bearings. They require precise alignments of mounting faces. These bearings are used for mining and metallurgical complexes, for material handling equipment. HARP agro bearings for agricultural machinery. A special place in the product range of Kharkov Bearing Plant is occupied by bearings for agricultural machinery, as the plant was built for the needs of agricultural machinery. For more than 60 years, HARP has manufactured its products for farmers from the former Soviet Union region. HARP agro bearings for agricultural machinery can be produced with a locking pin to avoid rotation of the bearing in the housing. Both with standard seal and tight seal, which allows bearings to contact the dust environment and to operate efficiently in extreme operating conditions of agricultural machinery. Both with standard stamped steel cages and polyamide cages. We should also pay attention to bearings with seals of increased tightness K10. It's no secret that the majority of agricultural machinery work in severe environments with dust, dirt and moisture. Therefore, bearings for combine harvesters and tractors, in comparison with other machines, shall have a higher tightness. The outer side of seal K10 is metal, so in the operation of a combine harvester, the straw mass cannot damage the seal or fall into the inner bearing cavity and interfere with its normal operation. HARP agro bearings today are highly appreciated by leading manufacturers of agricultural machinery in the CIS, including limited liability company KZ Rossельmash, Gomselmash, Bobruisk plant of tractor parts and units, Minsk tractor plant and Borisov plant of aggregates. Front wheel hub bearing HARP Auto. Kharkov Bearing Plant is one of the main suppliers of the conveyor of joint stock company ZAZ bearing products. For example, since 2011 we have been supplying modernized front-wheel hub bearing for cars such as Lanos, Sense, Tavria, Slavuta, Vaz. The upgraded hub bearing is successfully used in manufacturing agricultural implements, in maintenance-free bearing unit HARP agri unit for disc harrows and cultivators. Designation of the modernized bearing is 6256907 AEK12L19. This bearing has significantly improved characteristics on durability and efficiency, comparing with 6256907 AE1K1C17 earlier serially produced. Improved characteristics on durability and efficiency of the upgraded bearing 6256907 AEK12L19 are achieved by means of production of bearing rings from hot-forged billets, usage of the upgraded hub bearing 6256907 AEK12L19 allows to increase their durability, to increase tightness, to reduce the level of vibration and noise, to increase the speed characteristics of the product. The difference between hub bearings and the products of other manufacturers. Please know that during mounting of hub bearing, the operating instructions should be strictly fulfilled. It is necessary to use special tools, strictly observe the tightness of the nuts and use a torque wrench. The types of bearings implemented from 2010 to 2014. From 2010 to 2014, lots of popular bearings were designed and launched into mass production at Kharkov Bearing Plant. For example, single-row deep groove ball bearings with outer diameter more than 160 mm. Areas of application of these bearings are machine tools industry, transmissions for auto and agricultural industries, special equipment, general industrial usage. Application of bearings with brass separator in defined vibration level, electric motors and industrial generators. Angular contact ball bearings with outer diameter more than 160 mm, which are used in transmissions of trucks and special machinery. Cylindrical roller bearings with short rollers with outer diameter more than 160 mm. The direction of bearing loads is radial, while short axle loads are also allowed. Areas of application of these bearings are mining and metallurgical complexes and lift and carry handling equipment. Radial single-row ball bearings with outer diameter less than 160 mm are used in the automotive industry in speed change boxes and in general engineering. Bearings are manufactured both with raceway on the outer ring and raceway on the inner ring with one shield. Radial single-row ball bearings with two shields. Application of this bearing simplifies the unit design, as it's not necessary to provide lubrication into the bearing, and it eliminates the need for maintenance during the operation. Radial single-row ball bearings with double sealing are used in agricultural machinery and in automotive industry. Radial single-row ball bearings with spherical mounting surface of the outer ring with seals are mainly produced with K10 index and are designed for usage in very dusty environments. There is a possibility of periodic replenishment of lubricant through the lubricator and the channel in the bearing outer ring. Within the current work of the enterprise in 2015-2016, new types of bearings are constantly developed. They can be designed by our construction bureau as well as together with designers of other manufacturers. Bearings for application in electric motors with special requirements to the total vibration level and the vibration level in the band 500 Hz. Bearings for applications in the units of agricultural equipment with K10 seal or increased tightness. Rear wheel HARP bearing for VAZ automobiles with a higher service life up to 600,000 kilometers. Bearings for highway transport, development for gas automobiles. Maintenance-free repairable HARP agri units for tillage equipment. Advantages of HARP agri unit: increased service life, more than 120,000 hectares. Ultra-reliable 3-level protection of the bearing. Cassette bearing with high-quality lubricant that does not require additional lubrication throughout the life cycle. The possibility of restoration, including the replacement of bearings without replacing the housing in a conventional workshop. Quick installation and removal, which reduces the equipment downtime. Trouble-free operation over a long period. Design advantages of HARP agri unit. Possibility of units restoration and bearing replacement. A distinctive feature of HARP agri unit is the possibility of bearing replacement at any desired time of operation without replacing of the housing. After the end of bearing service life, it can be replaced in a conventional workshop and the unit is again ready for operation. Ultra-reliable 3-level protection of the bearing. 3-level protection is applied in HARP agri unit. First level, labyrinth cutoff. It prevents formation of high soil pressure on compaction and protects the unit from mechanical damages. Second level, cassette sealing from the world leader Freudenberg Sealing Technologies Simrit. Third level, upsealing. Reliable bearing. Inside the unit there is a bearing manufactured by HARP, one of the most reliable bearings, proven by decades of experience in the most loaded machines. Quality lubrication system. In the unit, there are 3 types of lubricants. Each of them is maximally adapted to its friction pairs with an optimal compromise between the requirements to ensure durability on the one hand and reduction of hydraulic and mechanical losses on the other hand. Massive die-forged housing. Well-established technologies of forging and tempering considerably increase the durability of the rubbing metal layers, provide high strength and reliability, maximum durability under any conditions of operation. Easy adaptation and installation to any implement. HARP Plant is an innovative engineering company that focuses on improving the product development.